Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special unboxing and it's a custom order that took some time, but before I get to that, in the meantime I picked up two other things. This right here. It's a small box. Oh, okay, I didn't really have it. It's the Confidential Bandeau in the brown, and I love this color because it's exactly like the LV, chain and the LV print. Even the reverse, I have the reverse Pochette Matisse back up there, and it's the same color where it's the brown colors are flipped. So I just really like this. I love that it has a little clochette key tag and the lock and key. Oh, I didn't even see that. It has a little V. I guess it's like the jewelry. So I don't know. I love Bandeaus. They're just so cute. This is the next thing. It's a very big box. Oh my god. Here it is. And I got the niece BB. Now this is the little baby cousin to the larger niece train case that I have up there. And that's one of my oldest LV pieces, and it's one of my favorite. I've traveled to, the Philippines. I've traveled overseas with it. And this actually looks pretty cute with the strap. I tried it on in store with my reverse Pochette Matisse strap, and I thought it was really cute with the reverse print. So I'll just show you the inside real quick. So this is the inside. Has the same lining. I also like that it has a zip pocket. The niece train case just has a little elastic pocket right here, and then it has a mirror in the larger one. So this one has the wipeable lining and has two pockets here and then another slip pocket here. Now this is my custom order, and I was so excited for this to come in. And it is the My World Tour Neverfull. And these are the stickers I chose. Now I actually don't own a Neverfull. Years ago, when I was pregnant with my second kid, I actually went out and I did buy the Neverfull GM in the damier, and I ended up returning it because I couldn't get past that it didn't have a zipper, that it was just a big open bag. I bought it envisioning I would use it as a diaper bag, and it wasn't practical for me because it was my second kid. It wasn't my first rodeo, so I knew what I would need with a baby, and then at that point a toddler, and so I ended up returning it, and then after that everyone just had it, and I didn't want it again. So but when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that this collection, the My World Tour, you could choose to have black straps instead of the regular vachetta. So I just was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to get the Neverfull now. So again, this is the MM size. It's only available in the MM, and there are certain stamps you could choose. When you go into some LV boutiques, they have a piece of canvas where they have the stamps that are available to choose, so I'll go into the ones that I chose. I didn't get all the available options. So my first stamp that I chose was the name tag, and this is where you can personalize it, and I have my name there. And then the second one was the heritage stamp right here. And I chose the lock just because I love the LV locks. It's one of my favorite things about Louis Vuitton, is I just feel like it's part of their heritage. I chose the Louis Vuitton lipstick just because, I don't know, makeup has been such a big part of my life, especially these past few years. If you follow my Instagram, at A Heated Mess, it's mostly a makeup, beauty, skincare page. So I just thought it was kind of symbolic for me. And then the next one I chose was so this was the cities stamp, and there were different cities you could choose. And I chose New York because I am a New Yorker. I was born in New York City, raised on Long Island. I don't live in New York anymore, but it's just very part of my identity. I really identify as being a New Yorker. So it's the Statue of Liberty. And I really like the detail that they have to this. I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. There's an option down here where you could choose, it was Grand Hotels. And I just didn't really like any of the stamps. I've never been to any of those hotels. I don't know, I just didn't like any of the hotel choices. The one hotel stamp I was considering getting, it was the Bayview Hotel in Manila, Philippines. but I didn't like the way it was shaped. In, you know, most of the stamps were kind of landscape orientation, but the Bayview Manila Hotel it went up and down, and I just thought it was so crowded over here. And then I spoke to my mom about it, who, you know, she's from the Philippines. She actually said that that hotel isn't really a nice hotel. So maybe it used to be a grand hotel, but it isn't anymore. And she literally said, no, don't get that hotel, it's dirty. So I was like, okay, I didn't get that hotel stamp. But what I did get on the back, and this was the only stamp I got on the back, was this LV Manila stamp with the little flowers on there, and I just thought it was really pretty. It was black, it matched the leather. There were other choices that you could get here. One was another LV pop art, which the Louis Vuitton lipstick is part of their pop art choices. So there were bigger ones that you could choose here. Another heritage stamp you would pick here. So now you can't choose, by the way, where you place the stamps. All the placements are pre-decided, but you can choose, you know, within those categories which one, you know, you can choose within those categories. And then over here was another pop art choice. And I opted not to fill everything up. I kind of wanted even just a plain one on this side, but I figured the Manila stamp would look nice just on its own. And then all the other kind of choices would be here. And then I didn't get the hotel one here because I just didn't like how it was placed, and I thought it was a little too crowded. Plus I didn't really relate to any of the hotels anyway. So those are the stamps I chose. Now on the inside, what's really pretty also is that it has the red lining. Oh, and look, it has the matching pochette. That's part of it. So now these also, just like the stamps on the outside of the bag, the pochette corresponds to the ones you chose. So obviously you can tell from here, the city stamp you chose on the front goes on this pochette. The heritage stamp is actually a little bigger than it was on the bag. And then the Louis Vuitton lipstick pop art that I chose. So I thought that was cute because it's a lipstick, and you know, you could use this as kind of a makeup pouch. And then on the back, I just chose the one, and so it was the Manila stamp. Now, if I had chosen the hotel stamp here, I think that would have gone here, but it would have been really small up here, and it didn't look good because the Bayview Hotel stamp it was pretty detailed. It had a woman with, you know, carrying bananas or something. so I thought that was fine. I didn't get that. This has the zipper has the same red. It's the same red zipper as the interior. It has a little pocket, a little slip pocket, and it has the same, you know, red striped interior as the actual bag. And this zips. Now again, I don't have a Neverfull. This is the second time I bought a Neverfull because I returned the first one. Although now, you know, my needs have changed, and I am considering getting the GM, so we'll see about that. But in the meantime, this has a zip pocket, so you can stick stuff in there. Obviously this was made in France because this was custom made. So there's the LV made in France. There's the D-ring. Right before I ordered it, the SA advised, okay, these take about, because they're custom made, they take about 8 weeks. So I knew that going into it. When I actually placed the order, you know, chose all the stamps and did everything, the estimate of delivery on the receipt was actually 6 weeks. So it was the end of August. So I ordered it in July, like mid to late July. The time estimate that they told me verbally was 8 weeks, but then when they submitted the order, it was about 6 weeks. And last week, I actually got a text from my SA that it was ready, and it was actually ended up being just short of 4 weeks. So in less than a month, it was done. So I was like, oh, great, that's really fast. So here it is up close again. There's the Statue of Liberty. I just opted for my first name on the name tag. There's the heritage stamp, and it even has the right shading. It's really detailed. There's the Louis Vuitton lipstick, and then there's the Manila stamp on the back. Now, some people have concerns about the screen printing, or I don't know if it's hand painted, on the canvas getting rubbed off. And I have one piece here. This is from the Cerise's collection. I use this every single day. And you can see that it does get worn away a little bit. The cherries used to be, you know, you can see their little smiley faces, but you can see that it's getting worn away. And you know, I don't really mind. I don't really care. These are meant to be used. I'm not gonna have it sit on a shelf unused. But this has gotten a little more worn because I use this as a catch-all in my purse, as I've used it as a clutch, I've used it as a crossbody going out. It gets a lot of wear and tear. So after, how long has it been? 10 years that I've had this, you know, it has some wear. So I don't think that's that bad considering how much I've used it. Now it is a little, I think with the larger bag, I don't honestly think it'll get as much wear and tear because, you know, I will be careful making sure this doesn't get scratched, but it's not going to be bumping and rubbing into things the way the pochette does within a tote bag. Now, for those of you who are wondering, the straps are coated leather, and they are pretty hard, but I anticipate that it's kind of similar to the Damier Ebon leather treated handles. So this is my old Damier Chelsea, and the straps are pretty worn, and they're just a lot softer now. So I kind of anticipate that after time, this will soften up also. Here is the purse bling organizer. This is in the size extra jumbo. Now this is meant for a Neverfull GM. Also fits in a Neverfull MM. And I like this because it fits pretty securely inside, and then it zips on top. So I'll just stick this inside here to show. And there you go. So the red is a perfect shade match. It zips open. So if I'm using this for travel, you know, everything is nice and secure inside. And I don't have to worry about being open. It is expandable on the side, or you can snap it closed. This can kind of tuck in on the inside, so you can't even really see it, and then you can still use the hook on here. So I think that's really cute. So problem solved with it being an open tote bag. There you go. This is pretty cute. This is it with the other side. And that is my world tour. This is $1,800. The regular Neverfull retails for $1,320. So this is about, you know, $500 more. The sales associate told me that when I ordered this, it would only be half due at the time of ordering, and then the other half would be due upon receipt, upon delivery. So I went in and I ended up being helped by someone else. It was the first time doing a kind of a custom order. And so I told her, okay, yeah, so-and-so told me it was, you know, just half due. So I expected $900 that I would pay. And she said, okay, yeah, that should be fine. Let me check. And I don't know if they were new or I don't know what happened, but the assistant manager, or who I guess, came in and she said, no, it's full amount is due when you order. And I said, well, no, I'm not paying the full amount. I was told, you know, so-and-so told me it was half, and that's what I'm paying today. So I could tell she kind of saw that I wasn't budging. I mean, I just feel that they should be a little more consistent, because even from what I've read online, it really just varies wildly from different stores, and even from my experience from sales associates and management, because, you know, they're telling me one thing and then changing it, whatever. So she had a talk with, you know, the other manager and whatever, so she finally come back and said, okay, well, that's fine. Half is okay. I think she even said, you know, we'll make an exception. So that was kind of annoying for me. That kind of, I don't know, that soured the process a little bit, because I was very excited about ordering this. I had sent pictures, I was doing different combinations online, you know, sending screenshots of my choices to my friends and my mom and everything. And so I was really excited to go in and order, and I don't know, that was just kind of bummed me out. At the end, it didn't really matter and it was fine, but I felt like I had to kind of fight for just, you know, them honoring what they told me. So check with your individual boutique, you know, who knows. so that's my world tour Neverfull So thank you for watching my world tour Neverfull reveal, and please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.